Hey, what's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
It's Fred Lenart's the subprime hero.
And you are having an incredible Friday, wrapping up the incredible things that you've been doing all week. But we are excited to be bringing you a quick recap on what's been going on inside of the land of solutions. Man, I am excited to just really say what's up to you all. We miss you all. We're so excited to see you all that we're going to be seeing in Vegas when NADA comes into town. Woo! It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, no, totally excited. Coming really quick here in March, the first couple weeks of March. Folks, they're talking about the 10th through the 13th. If you're not in Vegas, what are you doing? Right. I hope you're working, helping a lot of people is what you're doing. I'm sure you're really busy, but definitely it's a great place to get educated, to learn some stuff, get empowered, get encouraged to go back to your dealerships and grow, to become the best version of yourself for your store so that they can explode. Right. That's kind of like the whole key to everything is go somewhere, get something and take it back. It's worth it all. It's worth that trip. And you get to have a good time. It's Las Vegas, right? For a lot of people, whatever you like to do, you can do there. It's amazing.
I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, no doubt. The food there is fantastic, but we definitely get a chance to meet and hang out with a lot of our friends, and do things. We're going to be doing our show there live. That's going to be exciting. We're going to be, rotating with 2 other podcasts out there, and I'm excited to do it with them. But we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be around shaking hands, doing videos, doing content, learning about a lot of the products out there. I want to really sit down and watch a lot of the people throw some education at us. I want to learn what's coming up, what's the hotness for everybody out there.
The fresh.
But, besides that, let's talk about this week. Let's talk about what's been going on. Lou and I did a little traveling. I'm sure you saw some of the posts out there. Went out to West Virginia, Mountain Mama. I love it. I always love going out there. It's a beautiful country and great people. Man, I tell you, you see just a good home feel, like family feel when you're inside those places. And I enjoy that. I enjoy it to the fullest. It's amazing. We get to pour into them. We got to do that. We started the week off with a great interview.
Yes. Oh, incredible.
Yeah. On Tuesday, the day after Valentine's Day, which was another amazing thing, but it was on the 15th. We started off with Brian Kramer. Man, that guy is amazing.
Genius. I mean, an absolute automotive genius, ahead of his time and perfect for this time. Yeah, that was an incredible 5-liner. You can go back. You can check out the replay on that. He really dropped some stuff. We'll have you like, hold on, just pause that. Let that simmer for a minute.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. Okay, it was some really good brew. And that's exactly what we're bringing for you today is just a little bit of get going. Let's get this end of the week happening. Hopefully your weekend is packed and jacked and ready to make some things happen for yourself and your team, the people that you're committed to helping. We really want to make sure that you are hitting that chest, waking up yourself, getting that heartbeat going, and energizing the people that are around you because you are there for a reason. You might as well shine bright. And we got a couple of bright stars that are jumping in here with us. What's going on, Melvin? We love you, brother. So excited to give some afternoon coffee to you, my friend. Thank you for being inside of the cafe this afternoon. And Timothy Wilson, man, that's another solutionary.
He's out there doing his thing down there in Texas right now. He's been all over the place the last couple of years, but he's down in Texas where he loves to be. He's having fun down there, and he's really trying to do his best to make sure that Nitro Phil, shout out to Nitro Phil, is out there getting in every dealership they can to be able to help give solutions for everybody they can. And he really believes in his product because he knows that it brings solutions out there. That's why he's a solutionary. That's why he's also my friend. He's also a 75 hard graduate. My dude, killed it, lost all kinds of weight, but also most importantly, built tons of confidence doing it, much like it did for me. Shout out to him. But yeah, great week. Once again, we're out there doing those things. We traveled. We got to, eat some food at places that we love to eat. We had some wings at a bar side place outside of Charleston with his son. That was a lot of fun. That was a cool thing, being able to meet him on his way home.
So tell you guys a quick story, guys and gals. Our paths crossed. My son was leaving his duty station, just finished all the last inspections and was on his way home. He's spending 1 month with us at home before he ships out to Japan to his new duty station. But in the meantime of us visiting West Virginia, he is on his way up, and we just were able to collide at the same time.
Yep.
at a roadhouse, getting some wings, got to chum it up with him real quick before we went to where we needed to be, now back home. And today's actually his birthday. Happy birthday, Devin. I absolutely love you. So honored to be able to actually have him on the show as a guest. One of our very first guests was my son. What an incredible way to kick off this podcast, right?
Yeah,
It's so awesome then, but then it collided as we're going to take care of some customers and some incredible people that we know and dearly want to see go to the next level. I run into my son, and Fred gets to sit there and be like, hey guys, look at y'all.
Cool. Hey, I enjoyed some horrible wings.
They were horrible.
Some dry, like over fried. Hey, but I'll tell you, the waitress there was awesome.
That was love.
She was super busy, working her butt off, and she did everything she could to make sure we had great service. And considering what was going on, she killed it. And I appreciated her.
That whole place by herself.
She did. She was doing a great job. And really, I would say the French fries. I told them I love the French fries. They were fire. But no, it was a great trip. So we did that, got to spend time with the dealers out there, hang out with them, have fun. We came home. We drove through a monsoon. It was raining hardcore the whole way back home on the drive. And it was just some moments that were just like, whoa, that car would just like go 3 feet this way. You're like, oh man, and then that wasn't even the hydroplane. That was the wind blowing this little roller skate we were driving. And then it was like, and then you would hydroplane a couple times. Like, whoa, okay. Anything over 60 was like not happening. So we had to go pretty slow the whole time. It was cool. It was like, I would say every time it was like, oh, that was cool. Yeah, that was fun. Whew, I like that a lot. We made it home. But we got home safely, securely. I dropped Lou off. Then I dropped off the rental. Came back and then this morning we started off again. We did some more training. We had fun doing that. That was great. This week we did not. If you guys noticed, we did not have a solutionary session. We just didn't have time in our schedule to do it this week. We do have one set up for next week. I'm excited. We'll talk about that here in a moment. But we did have a great meeting this morning. We were on the Faith Ford virtual summit that Angeline's having out there right now. So amazing. We were interviewed by her. We recorded a video for her that's going to be released tomorrow at 10 a.m. So if you're not following that, go look for that. Be about it. If you don't know how to get a hold of it, reach out to us. But there's going to be a lot of great speakers tomorrow in that Faith Forward Summit. And it's just one after another. And it's just going to be great video content that you can really gain something from, experience something from, and be able to share. A lot of times it's just listening and you get inspired. Being inspired is what takes us to the next level. Get inspired and then use that inspiration to motivate you to get to, and then put the work in, and I think that's the way to do it right there. And go make sure you guys check that out. So yeah, great week. Rolled out, did some training this morning too with a great group out there in Akron, Ohio, right? Our good friends out there, our solutionaries up there doing some major things. I'm proud of them. 1% a day, my friends, just keep growing. But we're having fun. Great week setting up, have new opportunities coming at us right now. We're still trying to figure out 100% what's going on next week, but we're very confident that everything will work out. Because one thing's for sure, there's a solution for every situation. So we just got to work through it and just be okay about it. Forgive, focus, and fly. Keep growing, right? So what's up, man? So what do we got for next week, Lou? What's happening?
So next week, we want to make sure that you are tuning in to the powerhouse that is getting packed into this brew. And this is a solutionary that, if you know about the big things that are happening in automotive industry, if you've ever probably been in Clubhouse, you've heard him, you've heard about the things that he's doing, the things that he's brewing, and where it is that he's moving. He's actually has been the one quoted to say that Car Guy Coffee is like crack. Right, he actually said that in one of our first hellos and greetings. He was like, we were asking him what he thought of the coffee, and he was telling us it was like crack. Where can I get some more of it? So you know what we had to do? Give him some more of it. Right. We made sure that we gave him another bag of coffee, got our pictures with him, and just told him how much we love and honor him. But the only Brian Benstock is going to be inside.
Right. This guy right here,
the cafe.
We're going to be having him in the cafe. We're hitting him with the 5-liner. I'm going to tell you, this 5-liner is going to be hot. It's going to tell his story. One thing we all know is how great what he's done recently, how great he is. We know what he's done in the past, but let's hear about how he got in this business, what drives him so deeply. I think I know the answers to some of these because I tell you, a lot of these answers starting to sound right when people are successful. They start to sound very familiar, very much on that same page in that same category, right? So it's amazing to see that, how things work that way, how to become successful. There is a slight blueprint. Now we all make our own way as we do it. We customize, just like a house. You buy a house, you can make it the way you want it. It could just still have the same bones, right? But you do that. And man, I'm excited to have him on the show. I'm pumped up. Brian's a superstar, much like our last guest, Brian Kramer, much like the guest before. We keep having great guests in season 3. So keep watching out, keep looking for them. And we have a great panel show coming next week too. I'm excited about. Brian, love you, bro. We'll see you on Monday. All right. So we're excited about that. But we also have Wednesday. We're doing one about fixed ops. And you see up in the corner, we're going to have the one, the only Russell Hill's going to be on the show from Fixed Op Marketing. I'm excited to have him on the show. Great sponsor, great friend. Just ready to reach out, see what he's about. We also have some other people that are going to be coming on that are from the fixed ops world. Kaylee Filio, I'm sure you guys are familiar. We've had her on the show also. She's amazing. It's great to be able to bring back prior guests a lot in these situations because we know what kind of power they have. And she loves fixed ops. She's all about the parts edge, my friends, right? So she's all about that, trying to make that grow. And her social media has exploded recently. She's been super consistent with it. Can't wait to have her on the show. We do have some other people. We'll announce those things. I'm excited to announce. I'm pumped up to announce. Well, I'll go and say it. You guys heard
beans.
The SDL team. I gotta say they're gonna be there.
They're coming.
Right. So they're podcasting, killing it for Service Drive Live. I love them. Their shows every Sunday. Their following is growing, and they're doing amazing things. They are true solutionaries out there trying to make a change. I'm super excited, and we have a dealer. I haven't. He said he was going to be on. I don't want to say his name yet because he hasn't sent me all the confirmation I need to make sure. So until I say it's a deal and I mark it on the board, right, I'm going to make sure that I have all my steps in. Right. So that's what I do. I'm a subprime hero. So, but no, we're excited. Next week's going to be big. So be ready for that. Be ready to hear those people they're going to be great guests. They're going to be people that we're excited to do business with, like just sit down and do life with, I should say. And I mean, look, that's the big thing, guys. Anything you do, make it more about life, not about biz. And when you do that, it is business. Life is business. It's about being a good person, treating people right, and meeting as many people as you can and sharing as much as you can. Giving, and listening. So,
well, I hear you on that. But I want to make sure that you all do know that we are highly, highly, highly encouraging you to encourage other people that are participating in the 22 for 22 challenge that's going on right now. And next week, stay tuned because we will finish our 22-day push-up challenge on the 22nd of the month. And we will be inside of a location that we will not disclose to you until that day, and we will show you, but we will actually complete that challenge together. So inside of that, we want to tell all of you incredible solutionaries that are out there, keep raising awareness. This is something that we want to change. We've been part of this now twice, and we're just going to keep it real, everybody. All right, because this is Car Guy Coffee.
Right.
All right. We've been part of this twice, and we're at a second time doing it, but it's at the same amount. Okay. I'm more than thankful for the opportunity to participate with other people in this event where we raise awareness. If next time it's 15 for 15, and then it's 10 for 10, we want to be part of seeing that number go down. So the number has not shifted since then, right? We're still doing it the same way, right? 22. That's still the number. It's still the stat. We want to see this number go down. So just as much as we want to see in the room for improvement, that is the biggest room that we all fit in the world, we want to see this number improve by shrinking. So be sure that you continue to raise awareness. Be sure to share your brothers and sisters out there that are pushing for awareness. Share it. Give them a like. Encourage them. Keep it going. Jump into the challenge. If you can't quite do it, that's okay. Give it an effort. Give some sort of an effort to spread the word, because people are worth fighting for. Okay, they fought for us. Let's fight for our veterans,
right,
so that they know how valued they are.
And I think that it's great that people out there doing the push-ups, but post it. Let's
Yes.
post about it. Even if you're not posting you doing the push-ups, put a post out every day that you did the push-ups. I don't need to see you do them. I just need you to see you talking about it. I need to see you sharing it. A lot of people wait for them to be nominated. It's okay if you're not. If you want to start one, you start the channel.
Ask somebody to
do it, man. You know,
Tell us.
This is the second time. We're honored to do it, but also same time, it's sad to see after a couple years. It was almost 2 years ago, and so that it's still the same average. And we do want to see that number go down. I want to bring as much awareness to that as possible. We're dropping down doing our 22. We appreciate everyone else who's doing it or anyone who's sharing it. I even appreciate when somebody shares my post during that. That's amazing. I appreciate all that. Understand that our veterans are very important to us, that you know the deal, right? We love them. This is our country. These are our people. These are our humans on this, not even this country. It's people on our planet. People that your neighbor, that's just who, come on, love on them. We need to love as much as we can. I love you guys. I love everyone. Let's keep growing. Let's never give up on anything. Let's make sure that every single day we're looking for that 1%. And I promise you, you'll be much happier, more fulfilled. Yeah. Make sure that when you have an opportunity, takes me less. I mean, I do my videos on average of less than a minute and a half, you know, to do those. And I can make awareness and I get to drop down, do 22 form in silence in a sense. Right. So honored to do it. Can't wait to finish it on the 22nd. So
yeah, excited to do that. So just keep up with us on that next week. That's going to be going on all over the place, but cheer on your brothers and sisters that are participating inside of that. It is so worth the effort. Man, I can't tell you how much fun I've been having brewing this Car Guy coffee that we have inside of our homes right now, right? We got it here in the cafe. It's cooking up. That dark roast is making people love coffee again.
It's
right.
Delicious.
And it's actually brewing even in the church, right? I'm getting people inside of the church that are telling me how much they love that Car Guy coffee. And you know, hopefully everybody's being honest in church, right? And so with that, we want to make sure that you get a bag of that Car Guy coffee, whether it's the medium roast, whether it's the dark roast. You can go to carguycoffee.com, brew you a solution for the true coffee connoisseur in you, because this is not base model coffee. Let's just keep it real. No, not base model coffee.
No. It's luxury models. Listen, this coffee is delicious. It's great. You're going to enjoy it. Go to www.carguycoffee.com. Go to the coffee shop tab and check it out. Get you some. Telling you some. So all you got to do is get you some. We're brewing solutions.
And all you got to do is get you some.
All you got to do is get you some, right? That's something we came up with the very first week we came up with this, and it's always been our thing. Get you some.
Get you some.
All you got to do is get you some.
But get you some of the Car Guy Coffee podcast is also making sure that you caffeinate the culture. So do us a favor and join us in the morning in Clubhouse and caffeinate the culture.
That's another thing that's been going on.
Brewing Solutions in the Brewing Solutions Room for Improvement. That's an incredible conversation in the morning.
Talk about another free piece of recap that we did. That's that extra like bonus you got for hitting the bogey for the week, right? That is what that Clubhouse is. And Clubhouse is a great place where you can just be in bed if you want to. Just be awake and be ready and just be open to talking and having fun and sharing and listening to other people's joy and what they're working on to become better. I love that about the Room for Improvement on Tuesday. It's great. 7:30 a.m. Eastern Clubhouse.
Join them.
Brewing Solutions. That's right. And then every Thursday we have the great news meeting, because guess what? Great news really makes me happy.
When's the last time you had a high five? Well, there's one for you. And here's one, bam, for you. Okay, now you got two. Share a high five with somebody. But the great news meeting is a great opportunity for us to get together, put a smile on our face, and high five each other in virtual happy land, right? We get the chance to get in there and celebrate the wins, whether big or small. Either way, everybody comes to the table with some great news that we get to celebrate and have that high five moment together, because you need them. I challenge you all, if you want to put a smile on somebody's face, walk up to them and ask for the high five. And if you need to, well, you probably should anyway. High five and sanitize. After you sanitize and you go back to your next high five, right? See how many faces you start to see smiles on. Okay. But the great news meeting is an opportunity for us to have those high five moments. We want to hear you and we want to celebrate with you and we want to cheer you on. There's also an incredible midweek service that we have in the morning, Car Church. If you want to know more details about how to get inside of that fire session of Bible study with some incredible car guys in the industry and some incredible people that are trying to make sure that they make a difference in their homes and in their families and on a spiritual level, please reach out. Ask us what we can do to get you inside of that meeting, because it's really simple. And I'm telling you, you will really, really, really value that time.
No, it's a way to be able to read scripture, study it together, but also translate it into what our lives are like. We're car guys and car gals, right? We live a very similar life. And man, I'm going to tell you, a lot of that stuff will help you become better at being a partner at home for everybody while you're working, explaining what's going on, and then for them to understand, right? And also for you to be able to help your customers and have more empathy for them and learn. And there's so many little guides in there. Just come check it out. It's fun. No pressure. You can just sit back and just listen. You don't have to say anything, or you can say as much as you want. Trust me, a lot of people do. So it's a great place. Go have some fun with us.
Do that. Our friend Alex Flores started that about a couple of years ago, about a year or so ago. Him and Will Ramsey and some incredible people get in there, and you'll absolutely love it. If anything, you're going to love the energy and the positivity that comes out of Alex Flores as he gets pumped up about the scripture and how it is that he's learning. I'm telling you, it's a great time and it's incredibly great fellowship. Love all our Car Church brothers. Love you all. Can't wait to see what happens next week inside of your world. So do us a favor. If you're inside of any one of the clubs that we're connected in, share that information. Share it. Tell us what's happening. Let's celebrate your wins. Let's see what big things are happening where you are. And let's find out how we can help each other everywhere, right? This virtual land helps us connect everywhere. Let's see what we can do to team up together and do some big things.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So make sure you reach out to us. We'll reach back out to you. Trust and believe, right? But we're excited. Be ready for next week. We got 2 great shows. Like I said, we have 2 great shows that are going to be live where you can see us visually, hear us. We're also going to have 2 more shows, of course, on the Clubhouse, Tuesday and Thursday morning. Room for improvement and great news meeting. What else could you need, right? Come out and have some fun with us. Come join us in the laughter. We'll try to do a recap next week. It just comes down to our schedule. Recap is something that we're going to try to put in as much as we can, but we don't want to do it where we're somewhere we're not supposed to be. We want to be in the studio to be able to recap everything that we've been through. So we appreciate you all for joining us today.
Just keep up.
It has been an amazing room, that Clubhouse room, Melvin, and you bring a lot of fire, bro. We appreciate you, Melvin. Hey, Melvin, Timothy, Michael, freaking Kobe. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah, dude.
Kobe tagged Alex up in here. What's going on? And to all our brothers over at Bravo. We love you all.
That's
so
right.
Excited to see what incredible things are cooking over there in Texas.
Always something different going on.
Mexico.
Yeah, no doubt.
Love it, love it, love it. But car guys and car gals, you know what to do. Dial 321-FRED-LOU if you want to find out how to brew solutions inside of your dealership, inside of your business, for your brand. Either way, we just love having great conversations with people that are trying to do great stuff in the industry. That's what we're doing here on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast. We have been brewing solutions, but you know what you need to do in order to get your day moving in the right direction. It's etched right here on the chest. And that's how we're going to make sure that we keep growing inside of this incredible industry. We are blessed to serve within. So join us as we forgive, focus, and fly together. 1, 2, 3, forgive,
Focus, fly, and keep
growing. Yes,
growing. That's right.
Car guys and car gals, I'm Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
I'm Phil and Arts, the subprime hero.
We've been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast. Thank you for joining us on the recap.
You know the deal. We'll see y'all next week, Monday. Bed-Stuy, noon. Not miss it. It's going to be live.
Don't miss it.